Halo guys, selamat datang bersama gue Esa. Dan ya, pada video kali ini entah kenapa ya gue kangen banget sama kingdomComeDeliverance ini ya. Dan dulu pun game ini entah kenapa ya tidak terlalu populer game ini. Dan sekarang entah kenapa gue kangen banget guys. Tanpa babi bu lagi, langsung aja kita ke videonya. Oke, tapi sebelum itu kita setting dulu grafiknya ya. Game setting dulu. English, tutorial, oke. Grafik. Oke, 4K dong, tekstur on, FPS on, POV apa nih? Point of view. Confirm. Advanced grafik, yoi ultra dong. Dulu gua waktu pertama mainin game ini, gila guys. PC gua masih burik. Dan dulu tuh main di 30-an FPS dan itu pun rata kiri ya. Dan sekarang kita main di rata kanan 2K guys. Dan sekarang kita bikin, waduh, hardcore, normal deh ya. Normal aja lah. Jangan bikin susah. Normal aja udah susah guys game ini tuh. Terutama di ininya ya, di apanya, di battle-nya. Itu susahnya guys, minta ampun. Apalagi udah lawan 1 lawan 2 ya, kita 1, musuhnya 2. Gila susahnya guys. Ini apa sih ini? Intro. The King. Sigismund of Hungary. Oh, berarti tempatnya sekitaran British ya ini, latarnya. Di Western. Yoi. Gila sih ini dulu, waktu 2018, grafiknya tergila ini guys. Dan gue mainin dulu belum pernah di ultrain guys, karena PC-nya masih burik ya. Dan sekarang kita rata kanan. Yoi. Ini masih video ini, belum render 3D. Gila sekali, kangen banget gua mainin ini tuh waktu awal-awal ini deh, awal-awal lulus kuliah. Masih pengangguran guys dulu, awal mainin ini. Baru awal lulus kuliah, belum dapet kerjaan, PC masih burik. Dan pengen mainin game ini dengan rata kanan, kan gimana, mustahil ya. Orang tua bukan sultan. Jadi gue harus kerja keras dulu biar mainin game rata kanan. Dan sekarang sudah terwujud guys. Sekarang bisa rata kanan. Skip aja kali ya. Siapa sih ini? Si raja ini teh. Ya lupa gue. Sigismund kan musuhnya ya, kalau nggak salah. Terus itu teh siapa sih lah, lupa gua. Gila dulu tamat berapa kali nih gua. Kalau nggak salah tuh 4 something lah. Karena seru guys itu buat ngulangnya. Dan di zaman itu ini game gila detailnya guys. Mungkin game yang belum tepat ya buat dikeluarin pada saat itu. Mungkin kalau dikeluarin pada tahun-tahun sekarang, ya pasti mendukung banget game ini, pasti bisa hype banget nih.
Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
Karakter kita Henry guys.
This hour?
Henry the Slayer.
Blue-blooded idol.
Yoi. Julukannya guys.
It looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then.
Ini orang tuanya ya by the way. Sini tuh bapaknya kalau nggak salah. Gila kangen banget guys. Mungkin dulu nggak terlalu hype karena ya hardware-nya belum terlalu mendukung kali ya. Karena dulu tuh main di teman itu di 1080 apa 280. Itu masih belum rata kanan guys. Rata kanan sih, tapi 60-nya nggak mentok terus-terusan 60 gitu. Ada FPS dropnya sekitaran 50-an lah. Full HD ya waktu pada saat itu.
Have you been? Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Berantem mau sih Henry teh.
It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it.
Laki itu main pedang.
You know how he feels about it.
Don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well,
Cuman tergores,
don't
cina
come crying
guys.
to me if you really do get hurt.
Ini baru
Now
gentle ya.
get up, you rogue.
Luka berdarah-darah gitu dianggapin cuma tergores guys. Orang-orang zaman dulu beda ya. Lukanya berdarah aja dianggapnya tergores. Kalau sekarang sebaliknya. Luka tergores dianggapnya berdarah.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Kemana cina semalam? Oh, we are chatting in tavern. Dancing, Bianca. Oh, ini meningkatkan agility, vitality, meningkatkan speech. Mungkin speech dulu kali ya.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Ya.
Well, I hope you didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's
berhasil.
something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking
gila,
character with a
sekarang
sword
di-
who turned up in town
Main di
recently.
2K, resolusi 2K, rata kanan 102 FPS guys. Dan by the way gue VGA-nya pakai 4080 ya. Matthias teaching me archer. I was with Bianca. Kayaknya kita meningkatkan strength dulu kali
So
ya.
I'm learning to sword fight, and what of it? What harm does it do?
Kayaknya gagal sih.
At least I'll be able to defend
Karena
myself.
masih di awal-awal kan masih lemah sih
God
Henry-nya.
above, Hal.
Nah kan?
You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong. I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Did Matthew and Fritz come look?
No, they shouldn't.
Wih, dia main nih. Let me bother you, Mr. My friend. I don't want to talk about
Not this again.
This part angry.
Father angry with me for sleeping late.
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig.
Iyalah bangun,
He's
ego.
not as young as he
Udah
was,
siang.
and you know how his joints pain him. He's too
I know.
good. He always has his knees ache.
Skip. I'm hungry. Do you need help?
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm
Yoi,
fine.
kita jadi
It's
anak
your
baik
father
guys.
needs helping with that
Sama
sword.
orang tua harus patuh ya. Yoi. Sekarang kita ngapain nih? Modder bukan. Oh, makan dulu deh. Makan dari pot. Oke. Sekarang tuh, ke sini. Ke si papi. Papi, mana papi? Gue udah bangun nih papi. Udah apa papi? Mana si papi teh? Oh ini.
Come here, I need your help.
Oke.
At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing
banyak
the
tugas
sword
hari
for
ini.
Sir Radzig, and I need your
Oh, Sir
help.
Radzig. Rajanya di sekali tuh Sir Radzig.
I'm running out of charcoal.
Yang tadi naik kuda
Run to
guys.
the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah,
Kita
that's the
suruh
other
beli
thing.
arang cina.
Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago.
Kunesh
Not
masih
to mention
hutang.
his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer.
Oke, kita
and then
tagih
use the
dulu
money
ke si
to buy the charcoal.
Kunes. Still owe me.
Well, you're a big lad.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear.
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the cross guard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard.
Oscar.
And ale. Stop off
And
at the tavern
ale.
on your way home. I know you'll be going there
Ya,
anyway.
minum terus
to see
atuh,
that girl
papi.
of yours.
Her name.
Kerja bikin
Right.
pedang, tan bengkok lagi bikin pedangnya. Minum terus dia guys. Sekarang kita ke beli charcoal. Collect debt dulu ya. Lagi hutang. Kita ke si Kunes. Kunes ya tadi tuh. Mana si Kunes? Kagok gini gua main. Udah lama gak main nih.
God be with you, Kunesh.
God be with you,
What do you
Kunes. Mau apa lo, Cenang?
My
Gila.
father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe,
Utang,
hammer,
gua
and
bayar.
nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Yang gini-gini nih. Pay for the tool at least pellet
You know
Editor.
you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll
Yang
use the axe
gini-gini
on
nih.
you.
Tipikal ya. Ngehutang dia yang galak guys. You accept a visit from a father. Pay you. Coba yang atas.
If that's the way you want it. I'll tell father you won't pay and you can tell him what you told me.
Gua bawa ayah gua
Don't
sana.
come back.
Kamu gila. Tipikal guys. Dia yang hutang, dia yang galak ya. Macam Dimana gitu. Sekarang kita ke... charcoal belum ada duitnya guys.
You want to learn something?
Kita main pedang apa?
Have you recovered?
That was nothing.
No mother's happy when
I don't want to rot in this hole.
spoken like a man.
Yes?
Oke, let's go.
All right, I wait on the ground.
Ininya nih. Bentar. Volumenya gedein dikit. Yoi. Mana kita sekarang? Oh, ke si Combat Master Fenyek. Namanya aneh-aneh guys di sini tuh. Fenyek, Radzik, Kunes, Henry masih normal lah ya. Terus siapa tuh yang aneh loh? Pokoknya banyak nama aneh-aneh guys di sini tuh. Ya mungkin pada saat itu ya. Di tahun berapa tadi? 1804. Gila, 19 aja belum. Berarti sekitaran 200 tahunan lebih ini. Mana tuh guru tuh. Lama si guru teh. Nah, datang.
So, can we get started?
Oke. We can.
Good.
We can. Kan bukannya can, nggak bisa.
Very well. Let's
Yes.
start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Ngapain cenah? Move around. Lock.
All right.
Udah.
Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try
Dan
slashing
coba
from
serang
different
guys.
sides.
Coba serang.
Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Let's shoot.
Good. Fine.
Gila gregetnya guys.
Now you're getting it. Fine.
Ada momen di titik gua nggak terlalu suka ya sama combatnya. Tapi ada momen di titik gua juga suka sama combatnya. Di game ini tuh.
Very good.
Apalagi kalau udah 1 lawan 2 ya. Itu gila guys ini. Susahnya.
Not bad. Again.
Stabbing. Tusuk. Oh udah
Good,
cenah.
good.
3 kali.
Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Ngapain cenah?
All right. Very good. Very good.
Waduh, staminanya habis. Oh udah deh. Yoi, easy guys.
That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm
Enough?
tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to
Yoi,
work
betul.
and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Tidak ada yang lebih baik dari pengalaman guys. Dan seorang master tidak akan terlahir dari satu malam ya. Karena itu harus terus berlatih guys. Sekarang kita ke mana? Oh kesini ke tavern.
Welcome, Henry.
Welcome. Oh ada scene.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
Sigismund.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him.
Sigismund
he had
tuh
to
di-
invade with his army of Tatars and
apa ya,
besiege
lupa gua.
Gutenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king?
Kan ceritanya tuh kita di kerajaan
is under
Inggris.
in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the
Jerman.
Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not
Sigismund
go
dari
to their
Jerman, kerajaan
deity
Jerman
even.
guys.
German counts. Traitor.
Now,
Padahal
even
kita
the
lagi
Pope
diajak
is
kerajaan
your
Inggris ya, tapi orang-orang ini mendukung kerajaan Jerman guys.
Deutsche spouting shit.
Dutch,
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
bukan Jerman ya, Dutch.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
Kalau nggak salah tuh Dutch itu kalau sekarang terbagi ya,
And nowadays, not even the
Jerman,
devil himself can keep up
Belanda,
with all the popes. Which is the regular pope? The one in
terus
Rome, the
apa
one
sih
in-
lupa.
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
Pokoknya bukan
True
cuma
though.
Jerman ya, Dutch itu.
Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Ratzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your
Ya iyalah,
duke will
Ego.
soon have nothing left to rule.
Kita lagi kerajaan
Your
Inggris,
Sir Luxembourg
mendukung
to help
Jerman.
your
Aduh,
king. South Bohemia is
nih
with
orang yang hijau
Sigismund
ini
and
mendukung
Berbeda.
Jerman guys ceritanya.
Well, Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far.
Ibarat kita di
Wenceslas
Indonesia
is our
tapi
rightful king.
ngedukung Malaysia
Deutsch is an
gitu,
idiot.
ngedukung Thailand.
But what can you do? I
Kan
might have an
nggak
idea.
jelas.
Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house. You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be
Gila,
honest.
iseng nih.
But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say,
Anak remaja dulu gini guys.
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things.
Gak tau nih mau ngapain nih.
We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Berhubungan sama rumahnya sana.
Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king. So, Hal,
Betul sih,
are you with us?
kita harus ngedukung kerajaan kita ya. I'll do, but I need your help. Oh,
All right, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kuna shows money to father
Unes.
and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen.
Nes, utang bayar
I
ego.
need more than words to get coin out of
Typical
him, and I
banget.
can't handle it on my own.
Dia yang hutang, dia
No
yang
problem,
galak
we'll
guys.
back you up. Just
Mirip
as soon as we're
siapa
done
gitu.
plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Aus. Oh, kita ke orang-orang tadi cenah. Orang-orang yang ngedukung Dodge. Oke, berangkut. Buru atuh, tapi gila guys ini waktu 2018 grafiknya. Luar biasa ini grafik. Gimana kalau game-game zaman sekarang ya? Udah cenah.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Iya sih. Paling gak mencurigakan gitu si Henry tuh.
What do you want, lad?
Karena yang lain tuh mukanya berandal semua guys. Kecuali si Henry ini ya. Your husband making
I
trouble.
just went by the tavern, and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he
Saying
kept saying
Sigismund.
that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard. That sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Aduh. Ditipu guys. Terus kita mau ngapain nih? Wih, mate. reputation loss. Dilempar kotoran nih.
Fire the trebuchet.
Aduh nih pertanyaannya, itu kotoran sapi apa kotoran manusia ya? Kan zaman dulu nggak ada ini guys. Nggak ada safety tank zaman dulu. Jangan-jangan kotoran manusia gitu.
Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo! Eat shit, Docious.
Kenakalan anak remaja zaman dulu ya.
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans.
Dilemparin
Can't you
kotoran
see?
guys, alias
We're
tai.
decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Gila
I'd
Horsan.
like to see you try.
Anak
What are you doing
Pelacur.
here? Zbizek. Hanging out with
si
this
Bizek
foxy
namanya kan
dosher?
aneh-aneh guys.
Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Pas.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Si Bizek. Yoi, kita berantem guys. Kita lawan sini. Die, you fucking Dutch. Aduh, stamina kita habis. Dutch. Fucking Dutch. We are in British now. Fucking Dutch.
The catch pole is on his way.
Yuh,
Damn, let's go.
bininya datang, kabur. Penakalan anak remaja zaman dulu ya. Kalau sekarang itu main sabat-sabat aja guys. Terus habis itu kabur gitu. Kan pecundang. Oh zaman dulu tuh gitu guys. Ngisengin rumahnya, didatangin, ribut. Jadi sama-sama kena pukul ya. Kalau sekarang tuh datengin, terus disabet pakai apa sih? Apa sih dinya disebutnya? Kalau yang di Jogja tuh lagi musim-musimnya dulu, nggak dulu sih, sekarang juga masih. Kelitih ya. Itu nggak ada kerjaannya minta ampun guys. Masih mending ya kalau ini kan kenal tuh tadi. Sesama kingdom. Kalau yang di Jogja itu guys, yang kelitih itu nggak ada kerjaan dia. Ngerampok enggak, ngebunuh enggak, cuman ini doang, apa? Ngesabetin cerulit, terus habis itu kabur. Gila, nggak ada kerjaannya itu orang. Oke lah, sekarang kita ke si siapa? Lagi hutang si Kunes. Udah pada datang cenah. Si Fritz. Namanya aneh guys, Fritz.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
I need help with
I
Kunes.
need a hand with Kunesh.
Yoi.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
Kita bantuan cenah. Buat nagih hutang si Kunes nih.
Kunesh,
Kunes,
get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
sini lu bayar hutang ya go.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catch pole?
Just try it, you old drunk.
Jesus Christ!
Gila dikepung guys. Kita durhaka nih, ngelawan orang tua ya. Ngeroyok orang tua guys.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Nah gitu atuh kan dari tadi. Kan gak bonyok itu kalau langsung ngasih tuh. At least minimal kasih tahu lah kalau lagi nggak ada gitu. Ini dia yang hutang, dia yang galak guys. Kunes hammer ambil, Kunes nail ambil. Terus udah. Di sini nggak ada lagi. Gak ada bisa apa-apa guys. Susah si Kunes ini. Udah tahu susah ya, terus nyusahin orang. Tipikal.
God be with you, Henry. Good health to you.
Oh, charcoal tuh beli berapa ya tadi? 10 gitu. Lupa harusnya ini dulu jual. Kunes nail jual. Aduh, lupa gua guys. Oh, ini dulu. Jual dulu.
Can we
Hagel.
do something about the price?
Sure, why not?
Tawar-menawar sana.
Here you are, with a little top up.
Thanks 1,000.
Kok tadi tuh ngejual? Ya ampun dah gua mah. Kayaknya tadi kita Kunes kurang deh. Apa salah gitu? Aduh guys, kayaknya ada barang yang belum diambil deh dari si Kunes ini. Pickaxe, oh ini ketinggalan guys. Maaf guys, ketinggalan. Kunes kampaknya harus diambil. Kita jual Kunes.
Agree?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Almost sana guys, nggak bisa. Yeay, gimana ini? Bukannya langsung ya?
God save my lovely.
Bianca dulu.
You're looking well today.
Gila my lovely-nya.
You
Begini
too,
guys.
handsome. What brings you here?
Mirip si Embo ini mah.
You're a beauty, of course.
Of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as you...
Aye.
Here you are.
Bianca, pinjem duit.
Thanks.
Mau pinjem duit kita guys.
It's on me today.
Mau beli arang
You can
kurang.
pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you. Thanks. You'll have something to look for. Vaniac. He promised to teach.
What use would...
Enough.
Hal,
Is that so?
your favorite.
Really?
Skip lah ya, skip.
You bet I will.
Ntar dulu, gua mau ngejual ini dulu nih. Ngejual something.
Is this enough?
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal.
I'll go for that.
Nah, baru bisa nih. Sekarang kita ke... Oh, kesini. Beli arang udah, sekarang kita ke... Tadi tuh ngapain teh? Ke penjaga ya. Minta ujung... bukan ujung, apa sih? Bawahnya pedang tuh. Penjaganya pedang.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
I'm camp for crossguards. Oh, yang ini aja lah.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Your lordship. Cananya gitu, guys.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Sekarang kita udah semua kan? Sekarang kita ke papi. My father. Father.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right.
Udah semua.
Let's see what kind of job the master in Sosal did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Razer ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he?
Did he deserve?
You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king.
Pelanggannya ada yang Jerman katanya.
Yes. Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
Do you understand?
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Gila, keren guys. Keren nih bokapnya. Kalau mau ngalahin seseorang, bukan pakai tinju, tapi pakai otak atau pakai omongan, guys. Oke sih. Keren ya, omongan-omongan kayak gitu, entah kenapa di game-game sekarang itu kayak jarang gitu, guys.
I'll heat it up. When I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly.
Ya kayak semacam puitis, tapi ngena gitu. Mungkin ya penulis games atau penulis skripnya yang zaman sekarang, penulis skrip yang sehari-harinya main Twitter, main Instagram, main TikTok, tapi nggak pernah keluar rumah, guys. Dan dia di-hire buat nulis skrip ya. Game-game zaman sekarang tuh. Apa game zaman sekarang yang jadi ini? Yang apa istilahnya? Ya memberikan motivasi. Nggak ada, guys. Mungkin belum ya. Karena kan kita udah 2-3 tahun ini ke pause semua. Game-game bagus juga udah mulai jarang nih keluar.
Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal.
Pertama game ini ya, game apa? Game story kayak gini. Ada kemarin yang Hogwarts Legacy kayaknya kurang deh itu. Ya mungkin game remaja ya. Kalau ini kan game dewasa sebenarnya. Kingdom Come ini. Kalau Hogwarts Legacy itu kan bukan game remaja, malah game semua umur. Jadi untuk motivasi hidupnya, bukan kata-kata motivasinya itu kurang, guys. Dan apalagi game 2 tahun ke belakang.
Someone whose like is born only once a thousand years.
Apa? Elden Ring? Game terbaik? Nggak ada ininya.
Do you think
Nggak ada
Charles would
dialognya.
have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund?
RE4 yang kemarin
Wenceslas
entah
may
kenapa
not be
malah
equal
nggak
of his
terlalu
father,
ini ya.
but
Nggak jadi lebih baik.
he brings
Mungkin dari
shame to the
grafis
royal
oke
name.
jadi lebih baik. Dan pembawaan
How's it going?
karakter si siapa? Si Ashley menurut gua jujur lebih baik, tapi nggak dari segi
We'll put it all
gamenya itu
together.
sendiri. Entah kenapa yang dulu tuh lebih ini guys, lebih dapat horornya dapat yang dulu. Actionnya dapat. Game R4 yang kemarin itu entah kenapa ya, kebanyakan actionnya guys. Dan horornya malah kurang nih R4 kemarin.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you,
Gila.
Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Oke. Kalau nggak salah udah diambil deh.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Nah, nails.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
How's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
nails and don't keep Teresa waiting.
Yoi.
Fine lass, eh?
Fine lass, eh?
Now stop staring at her and come and see
Nah,
this.
itu itunya guys,
It's time
basa-basinya.
for the trial by fire.
Nyembat dulu guys.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are
Sarachi.
gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though.
Awas Henry. Gila. Zaman dulu tuh raja tuh
Would you
bukan
like to try?
semacam
Sir,
ya bukan
what good is
sebatas
a sword
cuman
to a
raja
common?
guys.
Try it.
Tapi harus pintar ini juga, harus pintar bela diri juga. Raja-raja zaman dulu tuh. Berpedang, berkuda, memanah. Itu raja zaman dulu ya. Makanya dia diangkat
You
jadi
still have
raja.
a lot to learn.
Karena keahliannya di atas
Ask your father
rata-rata.
to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
Oh, si ini tuh
I'd be
bukan orang
glad to
sini
listen
guys.
to it over a cup of wine, but
Bukan lahir dan
duty calls,
orang sini.
and I must leave.
Orang jauh
Iya.
katanya. Si ini nih ayahnya si Henry.
Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Learn for your father. From your father.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
Martin. Nama bokapnya si Henry, Martin.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
Sama nyembat
Long,
guys.
peculiar history.
Dimatiin camnya.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Long time ago. Iya
Will you
sih.
teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down.
Gila.
I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son?
Pengen
It
belajar
can end
berpedang
before it
Cina
gets
guys.
started.
Gak mau
I
cuman
might teach you how to handle a
tavern,
sword. And then
bikin
someone
pedang,
will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set
tapi pengen
foot
punya
outside the
keahlian
house.
si Henry tuh katanya.
Talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz.
Jadi blacksmith ini
by your mother's side.
bikin kepala tetap ada di bahu guys katanya. Alias gak terpenggal ya. Alias bikin nyawa selamat gitu. Gak ada kehormatan sih. Tapi berhasil di kehidupan ini katanya. Duh, apa cenah? Membawa pesan.
A messenger. He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Wah, diserang ini mah. Kayaknya orang Dutch tadi deh. Soalnya kan lagi perang sama ini. Sama Dutch. Jerman. Wah gila sih, ngeri sih. Kok kita ada di posisi ini guys.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
About you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right
nyokapnya
behind.
masih ada di desa cenah.
What I say right now. Give the sword
Nyokapnya
to
masih ada di bawah.
If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Apapun yang terjadi, jaga pedangnya guys. Oh ngeri sih kalau kita ada di posisi ini. Tiba-tiba diserang. Kita nggak ada persiapan guys. Dan diserangnya bukan 1-2 ya, tapi ratusan bahkan ribuan.
Come on, we're closing! Move it, people!
Yang nyerangnya satu kingdom guys.
Come on! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside quick! We have to shut the gates! Get ready, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Get through the gates!
Bokapnya masih ini. Jemput nyokapnya. Gila, Martin nih bos. Master Blacksmith nih. Kalau kena tuh tangannya tadi. Utul guys, auto itu. Wah, terkepung guys. Wah, sadar. Gila guys, ketebas di depan mata kita sendiri. Bokap kita. Bantuin Henry. Wah gila sih. Orang tua kita dipenggal di depan kita guys. Dutch. Lari Henry. Rame gue. 1 lawan 1 aja belum tentu menang ya. Apalagi si Henry nggak pakai armor. Yeay, katanya suruh ke kastil sana, tapi ditutup gerbangnya. Suruh kabur. Kastil sebelah. Serasik, tolongin ego. Malah diem dia. Sekarang kita di Kita suruh ini ya, suruh ke apa? Ke kastil sebelah. Mungkin kalau zaman sekarang ini tetangga ya. Lari. Right to tumble. Waduh, stamina-nya habis. Ini lewat mana ini? Bener kan lewat sini?
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you. Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Wah, stamina-nya habis nih. Mau di-rap guys. Mau di-rap. Kabur. Kabur. Ada cewek mau di-rap tadi. Parah sih. Udah di-rap terus dibunuh ya, pasti sih itu. Oh, udah cenah. Panah kita guys.
Ya.
Aduh, kabur. Kita lagi dikejar nggak kita?
Ya.
Gimana sih ini? Oh, dikejar.
Ya.
Gila, dibantai kita guys. Yang nyerangnya satu kingdom, bukan satu pasukan lagi. Satu kingdom.
Left.
Ya, which is satu negara ya. Oh, gila, lagi pada di ini guys. Lagi pada dibunuh ini.
Run for it.
Lari ego. Wah, ini mah kita sekarat ini mana guys. Udah bleeding nih, pendarahan kita. Udah pendarahan, terus lapar lagi.
Warn the others. They've tore its skeleton.
Aduh, kuat gak ini stamina kudanya guys? Staminanya udah sekarat. Ya, kudanya udah capek. Aduh, kedengar lagi suaranya. Aduh. Masih ada di belakang guys. Ini nggak bisa lihat ke belakang sih. Kalau lihat ke belakang, ini kacau arahnya kuda. Emang kuda tuh, kita lagi kejar ego. Ntar mati nih kita. Ih, kudanya ini guys, stamina. Nah, akhirnya.
Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hanyu Kuzuhine. Bahasa mana sih? Bahasa Dutch gitu, kayak gitu.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Selamat kita guys. Nah, panah lagi. Aduh, sakit kebayang gua.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Pasti haus itu. Udah lari, udah panah, sakit guys.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they
Nyerang
weren't
tanpa
Czechs or
peringatan ya?
Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language.
Kalau zaman sekarang udah kena sanksi itu.
Maybe Tartars?
Menyerang tanpa peringatan. Ada hukumnya kan kalau di undang-undang perang itu.
Tartars, you say? Well,
Harus
we'll
ada
deal with that
persetujuan
later.
guys.
First,
Persetujuan
let's have a
perang
look
ya.
at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out.
Ngilu guys. Asalnya panah itu kan, nah yang bagian lebarnya itu tuh yang bikin sakit.
All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone.
Untung gak kena tulang katanya.
Bandaging, and I've done that often enough before.
Masih untung ya.
War is a good teacher.
Kena panah juga masih untung.
Can you stand?
Sakit.
There you go. Good as new.
Alah ditepokan sakit ego.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have
Back
to
to
speak
work.
to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Oh rajanya ini, rajanya Tamberg. Tadi kan rajanya Skalitz, sekarang rajanya Tamberg.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge.
Siapa yang nyerang
There were
katanya?
dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language.
Strange language.
They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Kayaknya namanya aneh-aneh gitu.
Indeed, Sir Robard.
Bukan nama zaman sekarang gitu.
And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe.
Kita sasaran berikutnya katanya, mungkin.
What's your name, boy?
Henry.
Son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle?
No, sir.
I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Sebenarnya nggak ada niat ngebantu sih si Henry. Cuman ya satu-satunya tempat yang aman di sini, guys. Di kastil tetangga.
Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Berat, Henry. Kita mau ngapain cenah sekarang? Robert. Sir Robert.
Did I tell you about that tree stump behind my house? The stump of that elf.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss.
By the way, Sir itu bukan
You must
panggilan
be all
untuk
done in.
Pak ya.
Why don't you go to the
Tapi Sir
kitchen
itu
and have a good
gelar,
meal?
guys.
Sorrow
Gelar
is easier to
orang-orang
bear on a
terhormat.
full stomach.
Misalnya udah berjasa
I
gitu.
heard about your father.
I hear you came from
They say he was a
Scarlet's today.
swordsmith who moved to the
It
countryside
must
to
have
make
been
horses.
terrible there.
Rebel atau?
But I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation.
Oh, reputation
It's a
loss?
great loss.
Terus kemana kita? Sini gitu?
Milady.
Reputation loss sih?
You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So
Oh,
this
my
is our
lady.
brave young man.
Gila guys.
Welcome,
My lady-nya
lad.
masih muda.
Bojana here will take care of you.
Tapi rajanya
No doubt
udah
you're
tua
tired
ya.
and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After
Selirnya
everything
mungkin.
he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master?
Young
Here you are,
master.
then.
Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
Thank you.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No,
Udah
that won't
beres,
do, Sir
istirahat sana.
Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady.
Gila, dikasih tempat yang
Young
proper
Henry
guys.
here is overwhelmed by your
Dikasih
generosity.
tempat yang layak ya.
Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands.
Untungnya
so
baik gitu,
I'll leave you to
ratunya.
it. Good night.
Biasanya ratunya nyebelin guys di kerajaan-kerajaan itu. Biasanya ya.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Jangan lupa Cena, kalau mau tidur lepas sepatu dulu. Kotor sepatunya. Suruh makan Cena. Makan yang ini aja guys. Eat from pot. Sekarang kita ke sini, tidur sih harusnya. Sini kan bener kan? Gelap gini atuh. Sleep. Oh, sleep. Oh. 2 jam. Jam 7 malam kita guys. Tapi masih siang ya tadi. Di luar emang gitu sih. Kadang-kadang jam 6 udah gelap banget. Udah malam. Tapi kadang-kadang jam 6 masih kelihatan sore. Bahkan kelihatan siang ya.
Anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Pasti kebayang keinget orang tuanya baru aja dibunuh guys.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion.
Ratunya masuk.
I didn't wake you, boy. Did I?
My lady.
My lady.
No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
Baik
It's
sih
just what you
niatnya.
need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
Bagus sih. Biar nggak ngerasa sendirian gitu. Si Henry baru aja kehilangan orang tuanya gitu guys.
Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange
Ada
for you.
something nih. Ratunya sama si
But I
Henry.
want you to feel at home here. You're not to
Henry
worry
the
about
Slayer
anything
boys.
except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it. If you feel like it.
Jangan ditanya-tanya dulu atau baru juga kehilangan. Masih trauma guys. Udah ditanya-tanya gitu. Kepo si ratu ini sebenarnya. I can't talk about it, tell the story kali ya.
You might be right.
Udah baik soalnya.
I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected.
Tapi mana si Henry-nya ini?
The day started just like any other.
Henry.
Father sent me into town on some errands.
Yang ngebug. I went tavern L. I went collect debt. Yang ini kali ya. Collect debt.
A fellow by the name of Kunesh owed money to father.
Ya ngebug ini mah. Si Henry-nya nggak ada guys.
Kunesh had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved. But Kunesh still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too...
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it.
Di sebelah si ratunya, guys.
He was forging a sword for Sir Razer.
Me and Father talk about life, Sir Razer. Me and Father kali ya.
Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
Berhasil.
Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
I saw smoke. There was huge order. Yang ini kali ya.
A horde of soldiers was amassed.
Huge.
Pennants flapped in the wind. The armor glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied in pain.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Skalitz flee. I saw them kill my girl. Gak butuh. Dutch fight back. He fell. They killed my father.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers.
And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armor, saw Father and charged at him.
Sigismundnya yang tadi kali guys, yang botak itu.
And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself.
Katanya, tapi nggak
The men on the
berhasil.
battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
The Cumans, the siege. I need a horse. I ran for my life.
I ran as if my life depended on it, which it did. But my guardian angel watched over me, and I made it to the mill below the castle.
It's as well you did. The Lord be praised.
Beruntung banget sih itu bisa selamat si Henry.
It was Teresa, the mill wench.
Dikejar 3 orang guys tadi
She'd been
tuh.
caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror.
Udah sana.
It's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he let such things happen.
You poor
Tuhan yang
boy.
tahu cenah.
I
Semua ini
understand your
terjadi.
grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his
Kasian
bidding.
sih si Henry.
Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through, I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish.
Waktu masih
Divish
muda
was a
banget
lot
katanya.
older than
Waktu
I,
nikah sama
but
ininya.
A woman must
Si
bear
Raja.
her lot.
Raja siapa sih tadi?
Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek,
Nikahnya bukan di
who decided
kastil
to
ini
resolve it
katanya.
by force. He stormed
Emang
the
kastil yang
castle,
mana?
burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert.
18
We didn't know
tahun
what to
nikahnya
do.
guys.
We went to
Sedangkan
Prague
si
to
Raja
appeal
umur
to the
berapa tadi?
king and sought
Ya,
help
umur
from
udah tua.
Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years.
7 tahun.
That's how long it took
18,
before
7
Havel
tahun
was
guys.
condemned as an enemy
Berarti
of the
sekarang
crown.
umur
And even then, he
20.
refused to surrender the castle
20
and
berapa?
release my
Bego nih
husband.
gue, matematika.
In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
Suaminya sibuk terus guys.
You're still young and
Nah,
beautiful.
kan kebutuhan cewek beda ya.
Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
Malah curhat si ratu ini.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Kayaknya seumuran gitu sama si Henry. Umur 8 tahun dari 7 tahun. Berarti 20 7 2 25 tahun sekarang. Gila, masih muda guys. Si ratu yang tadi. Wah, ini mimpi sih, mimpi buruk guys. Mimpi trauma itu nggak enak guys. Kayak yang bangun ya, padahal itu lagi tidur guys.
Help us, son.
Help us. Padahal nggak ngomong gitu ya tadi orang tuanya. Padahal suruh lari ya.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it?
Wake up sana guys.
What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Orang-orang sekali mau datang katanya. Oke, jadi sampai sini dulu videonya. Dan gua record udah 1 jam 17 menit guys. Gila. Seru sih ini, cerita ini, story-nya guys. Dan ya, by the way, untuk sekarang sampai sini dulu ya videonya. Seperti biasa, like, comment, and subscribe. Jangan lupa nyalakan loncengnya agar kalian tidak meninggalkan informasi menarik lainnya. Seperti biasa, gue as always see you in the next video.
Let's talk about love, like you and me all night, and let's talk about love, and feeling alright, and let's talk about love, yeah baby come and dance with me, everything